Nope. I wouldn't have done anything different in my career whatsoever. It would change where I am and what I'm about. I have no regrets whatsoever.
With his smile, the hammer strikes, thunder rings the name. Everything you know is known, and never be regained.
I remember bringing the Misfits recordings, they weren't really demos, we recorded them in a real studio, around to all the labels and just having people look at me like I was nuts or a murderer or whatever, and just telling me, you'll never have a career in music. This is the worst stuff I've ever heard. This is just like a wall of noise. And I go, that sounds good, a wall of noise. And they're like, no, it's bad. You're terrible. You'll have no career ever in music. No one will ever care about your music. And I was like, well, okay, go fuck yourself.
Pretty and deep, what it like, coasting through your brain.
When I'm doing a record, I always make sure that I keep in mind who I am and what I'm about and what it is I do. And so it's just second nature. I already know. Right away when I write something, if it's not remotely Danzig, it's out the door. It doesn't even make it to the studio. So I guess I'm known for writing catchy, heavy songs. And I really wanted this one to even be more like early 70s record with a very contemporary feel though.
You're just casting a line with stars that do not shine. They're black.
I used a lot of old gear, old custom amps with big 15 and 18-inch speakers to get that big, thick sound. Pedals too. I found the original Dallas Arbiter jumbo fuzz that I used in the Misfits. That was the score. It's super rare, super hard to find. Well, I play bass on everything forever, and guitars, whatever needs to be done, keyboards, drums, all the way back to the Misfits even, I think half of November Coming Fire is my drums. What happens is, I've got a drummer there and they can't do something like Black Candy, and I'm just like, you know what? Get out of the way. Misfits, Sam Hain, Danzig is always that bluesy. That's my vocal style, and that's a lot of the stuff I grew up hearing. Stuff like Elvis and things like that was always really great. Aside from heavy stuff like Sabbath and things like that. People like Willie Dixon, Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf, the screaming and yelling. Howlin' Wolf is just, there's tons more, but those are probably some of the most important ones, I think.
Just like you're starting to go.
Because with the Misfits, the songs haven't been performed in so long, it was kind of cool when Doyle and I did that little thing on the Blackest 2005, 2/3 of the way into the Danzig set. We brought Doyle out and did about 6 or 7 Misfits songs. And sometimes I didn't really even have to sing. I would just have to put the mic out and it was just, which is kind of like, there are a few Danzig tracks like that, like Mother and Her Black Wings and, Twist of Cain and things like that. Skin Carver is another one that took me by surprise. That thousands of people yelling Skin Carver is probably chilling to someone's parents, but I think it's great. This is Glenn Danzig, and you are on ShockHound.com. As if you didn't know that already, you have to type it into the computer.